Hello, welcome to Tech Transform. Today we are here to discuss about the introduction to Databricks. What is Databricks? How we are going to utilize Databricks for our data processing tasks. This is the unified just-in-time data processing platform. You can utilize all your big data skills and you can do everything on online or on cloud, you can say. So basically, if you don't have any platform set up in your local machine and you want to leverage the cloud-based data processing platforms, so Databricks comes in the picture. So it's a unified way of analyzing all the data related utility. It is founded by the creator of Apache Spark. Basically, you can utilize all the Apache Spark features. You can import a lot of data from various data sources like S3, Amazon S3, Google Cloud. You can upload your own data from your local database system. You can create notebook like files in the Databricks, and you can run every code. You can run your code against the multiple clusters. So we are going to cover all of these things with a demo in the upcoming what I'm going to show you. So let's get started. Let me open a browser. So this, you can say, Databricks is a company founded by the original creators of Apache Spark. Databricks grew out of the AMP lab project at University of California, Berkeley, that was involved in making Apache Spark. So basically it has been developed by the Apache Spark. So you have seen that Python notebook like Anaconda, Jupyter notebook, where you can write your Python files, and notebook like a structure. You can add new cells, delete new cells. You can write your inline queries. You can against Python, and you can get the same thing here. But how it is different? So Databricks is different because you are going to run your query, or you're going to do your data processing is utilizing all the big data technology like Apache Spark. Here the main thing is that you are able to do it on a distributed architecture. You can run your query against distributed computer system. So here Databricks will provide your clusters also. You can configure your clusters, how many clusters you need. You can configure it, and you can write your own query, and you can execute that among different clusters. So this is the you can see the funding. By funding, you can see how this company is growing so rapidly. So in September 2013, Databricks announced that it had raised 13.9 million, and it aimed to offer an alternative to Google's MapReduce system. So actually it's, you can say, it's an alternative to MapReduce system also. The company raised additional $33 million in 2014, 60 million in 2016, 140 million in 2017, 250 million in 2019, and now it's a whopping $400 million in 2019. So this is the main this Databricks is the main promoter of Apache Spark. So Apache, after Hadoop and HDF, after Hadoop MapReduce, so you can say that Apache Spark has been replaced the Hadoop MapReduce. So we can use this Databricks online just-in-time data processing platform. So let's go to its website, and Databricks, just Google it, Databricks. So this is the website. You will get it here. What I am going to click it on a Databricks Community Edition. So Community Edition is basically, it's a free version. Here you can just sign up using your mail ID, and you can get free access. So this is my it's already logged in, that's why let me log out. So this is the community edition. If you don't have any account, you want to create that, just click on sign up. So and you can see, and it's an open and unified data analytics platform for data engineering, machine learning, and analytics from the original creators of Apache Sparks, Delta Lake, MLflow, and Koalas. You can enter your first name, last name, company name, work email. So you can give your work email. I have given my own personal email. I don't know whether they have updated or not. phone number and sign up. So after sign up, what you have to do, you have to just log in. So I have already created that. So mail ID and password you have to give, sign in. So this is a community edition free version. Otherwise for main edition you have to pay for that. So for normal our learning purpose we can use this community edition. So basically you can see a lot of tabs here. So this is home. Here you can see that you can create a notebook. Let's say you want to create you can create a notebook, you can create your table, you can create your cluster. So here let's say if you want to run your any analytical query and you want to run, for that you definitely need a machine. Definitely need, here you can say definitely need a cluster. So you have to first create a cluster first. So let's say and notebook is like Anaconda Python type of notebook. Let's say if you want to create a new notebook, you can give test notebook. Here you can see how many languages it is supporting. You can default language is Scala because Apache Spark is built on Scala, and Databricks is they are the promoter of Apache Spark, so they kept it Scala as their default language. But you can use Python, SQL or R. These 4 languages you can use. So let's say I want to create my notebook in Python. So here there is no cluster is running. So first you have to, the very first thing you have to do, you have to create a cluster, because if you don't have machine where you're going to run this program, so you need one machine, means you need one cluster. So create that cluster. Cluster is already there. I just want to activate that. So in community edition, if you're creating any cluster after certain period of hours, it went and it decommissioned on its own. So it's, see, the I have created some days back, so it's intermittent state. Again I can restart it. Where to restart? 1 second. See, create cluster. So let's create cluster. So I am giving a name like PySpark. Okay, so here it is going to give you a different flavors for what you can use. So see, it says Scala 2.1 and Spark 2.4.5. there are other modes, 12 modes. What version of Scala and what Spark you are going to use, you can select from here. So runtime version, create clusters. Okay, so it will take some time to create. So this is the old one, so again new one will be created. So let's give some time to create, and let's look other features here. So let's go to home. So here you can create tables also. You can either upload your files. Let's say you have a JSON file and you want to upload that. If you want to connect to your Amazon S3 database, you can connect DBFS, basically Databricks file systems. You can import your own databases to the DBFS system. I have imported some, I will show you. So you can see I have imported some files. So let's say banking.csv I have imported. I want to show you. So I want to create table. So this is a CSV file. I want to create table with that. So the first thing, again it will ask for that cluster is so PySpark. See, the cluster which I have created, it's now active and it's showing here. So PySpark, it's giving the space 15.25 GB, 2 cores it is giving by default, and the Spark version, Scala version is showing. So let me choose this cluster and preview table. So it's building the schema and creating a UI lookup table preview for this CSV dataset. So like this you can import your own dataset also, and you can and whenever you want to run a query in, and whenever you run your Spark code or Scala or Python code, you can refer these uploaded tables or dataset in your queries. Their table name already exists in select. So see, this is what we are getting the data in the database form in this table preview. So this everything we are doing on a cloud, online, web-based. We don't need any setup. Just sign up for community edition, log in, and everything is set up there. So that's the main advantage. If you don't have anything to set up, if you don't have high configuration machines available, you can utilize this brilliant online analytics and unified analytics platform. So that's what we just saw. So Databricks. So let's say I have created something, some file I have already written. So let me show you logistic regression. So let's say this is what some query I have written from using PySpark, because PySpark is for Spark. If you want to use a Spark framework with Python programming language, that's called PySpark. Otherwise, by default, it's Scala. So let's say I have I have my banking.csv.dataset. I just want to create a data frame out of it, and so the schema of this. So for this, I have written from PySpark.sql import Spark session, and I am creating one Spark session for builder app name get or create. And what I am doing here is simply spark.read. I am reading this CSV where I am telling that header is equal to true. Okay, we have header here. Infer schema equal to true means it will automatically infer the schema what is inside that what is banking.csv dataset, and finally it is going to give you a data frame. So let's execute it. I am running attach and run. So it is asking me to attach and run. I am telling okay, go and again execute this. See, it's running command. See, we got that output. So everything we run it across a cluster online on a cloud-based platform. So this is very lightning fast. From if you let's say if you want to set up your own Apache Spark and you can configure everything in a local machine, that is fine. You can do that. In my last videos I have also configured and set up everything, but this online platform is 100 times faster. That's what they challenge, that they are going to 100 times faster from the in your local Apache Spark comparing to local Apache Spark setup. So these are a lot of things you can run. See, I have already done a lot of things here online. So this is the notebook you just saw. You can create new cluster. You saw new notebook, you create table, you get it. Lot of other features. If you want to import export data, you can directly, we already saw this. Clusters, we created clusters, so this is terminated and this is a new one created just now. So after this some default hours set, after that it is going to decommissioned. Jobs is also, if you want to schedule a job, run a job, you can do that, but that is not coming with community edition. You have to pay for that. For access, please upgrade your Databricks subscriptions. So guys, this is very powerful lightning fast unified data processing platform. So that's all for video. I think this is going to help you in order to your learning appetite for big data technologies like Apache Spark and all those. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.